the watanite abatu kurorwa rekiri mabango yo aku keto watanite na Bishop of Hope Mheshimiwa KIRIINYA Mwenda yoro ndamenyere kinya ni muringi wa keyboard ndamenya ringi Azira kitha agakwenda kurengwisya ma artist pamiro agiwa nago empower artist pamiro now rugero itu kwenda kuwalilia mantu na ango tofauti county ni ya Meru Kawira Mwangaza na rainga trontere chia tiania ariwa ni mporo wa bodi mubung MC wa kiuchoa kulene babarairiria bwithe muchemanio lakini ndona kinya kiri penji yo ni barandikite bagiwa kwina njara yake ndikina Ruto I don't know how njara yo ikuoneka agreement ya lakini muchemanio nya last weekend you affiliate tere chiegoji so ntukumenya yunu kethira kila umo but MCs bamero babaruwa kiraba kwenda kaitene kani empowerment ndona inye mbuki akiaria kwa batiko ndo kulea kiraba kwenda maendeleo so MCA bano waba champion bakiwa nende Meru nikire Meru riturongwe so Mheshimiwa wangu ndi mona etekeri mishemani ya gavana kadhaa atwire ibyo ngoba kudira bakebwethia na gavana nonto if for the first time kile kipindi kietu na MCA bakarindi na gavana kiri mishemanio ina either donors kana ntubarabe yito tethere thirikari kubwithia mantu mwanya kuongena kuo gachegwa na uchuano nwe Martha Karua na Rare Deported what is happening in Kenya anyway yote tisa ya 10 aranira batuko lukira 23578 namba yetu SMS through live kuri Facebook through live kuri YouTube na TV ekura wendete ya wero nkethera nkithoma ntumiri cia kura tuwite na mbere na mubango karibu sana mweshi
thank you Edward
ai bwana it has been a while
ni kitambo bwana
tutere ade mukuru
ontera mzuri tutire yakwaria
yeah true
lakini shughuli chedreto iri nyingi remember thirikari ni threto ke set up bases na infrastructure ya kwambiriria ituthireto tukegerakia sana of course na leadership new governor kugeria kubura Biblia yua miaka ilioliwa na njige tunarudisha ende kato kugeria of course Edward nukumenya most of investors bari ko matoka Meru baba ingi bari ko withdraw na bangi kinya miradi ra bari ko ambiriria since devolution ya ambiriria in the year 2015 tuanze miaka 2020 21 22 when the environment became hostile iba mwiregende kabatire nya miradi na uatigati bangi ba withdraw ba uanya batiko enda in association na Meru bangi baita to the neighboring counties and all that so we've been trying kwaria na investors ba ubachoka ringi na kugeria kurura mirango ya more investors to come on board nontungoe waka Meru tuvecha turatuma nara kwa CRA ka county revenue allocation itiana ku waka Meru nontu much of the money itake recurrent expenditure about 70% itake recurrent expenditure therefore no tuku need utongeria bukumba kwa ile outside becha ira tukuwairo ni national government itukuenda kwa ile utongeria bumbikia kureta more investors thirikari thai twanya to kwandikana inyaito kiri nini how far we can employ but itukuninda tongeria nonto antu no kaba kuthoma ana no kaba uchiarwa ina bakandiko ngwena ngwichi witate ichi kwendeka bwana Edward so itukuninda utongeria bukaomba kuthwanya beyond what is provided for ni national government na bila tukona iki na geto kuma ki thirikari nene itubatiende kuthwanya ringi nontu ana betu no kaba kenda ngui no kaba kuthoma na wingi no kaba uchiaro bangi na wingi na it is the responsibility of thirikari kuchwira antu ngui ku provide both the infrastructure na services kiri antu betu so nende hivyo ntukona tugichumaniria na boardroom meetings nyingi cha kwaria na investors bara baumba kuya ba nontu bambiriria kutuga igwa Kaiwanda Meru County kiwanda kimono gi provide nya to a tune of 1,000 job opportunities na job opportunities wigeto kiriana ba Meru of course na nya neighboring counties na binambi so tukaya kuumba kuthira twina iwanda bibingi value addition banana value addition macadamia value addition imera bingi bieto tuegethira imira yeu the other day twari na investor kuma Somalia na kwenda kuinvest on an industry egutumbike kuthithia mira juice, chewing gum, whiskey wainto ya bibia na other byproducts ya mira tona imanto ne ange ya ikuchumbike witate utumirwa na kinya twambiriria gintu kiwito mira tourism antu kapa umbe like oyabora ona antu bagita ki plantation chia majani wita kuringirwa mbicha nona mbinambi bro ona antu toeta na arora Mombasa antu bawita minazi ne kulan coconut kana ite coconut re mandafu process iri kuwita monka etate Meru no kuna lele kuna gisa kuna mbi so at the end of the day people would want to talk together to nyamira atua tuna ila vile ikolo burumbu na miaka nya 40 ka 50 ikikirita mbere kari
kuna mbere na miaka 120 baine
exactly ethera hiyo mbaine wende tukethira tuna inya events cia mira tua kenda tumbende ko promote nya mira within and outside Meru County na rira tukethenya tuna mira tua tukethira achunkurira bakeya itukugeria na governor mutuma ku market Meru nonto rira chunkuba uma in different parts of the world pe yakethira ni Moi International Airport Mombasa kana Jomo Kenyatta International Airport Nairobi kana Wilson Airport kana other airports tourist destinations Meru they very enlisted as part of tourist destination site baba inge betaro Savo pange baigwa Masai Mara pange baigwa different lakini Meru they very marked as tourist destination so itukugeria kinyare ito trimana na these ambassadors kubone ya unto tware na ambassador Greek that was on Thursday tware na ambassador Greek Kenya noare the head of consulate ya Greek in Kenya so itogera kio mwira nonto baibo ba receive tuethire ya Greek nationals be ya Kenya ibobo ba receive bagetate so itukugeria buru na twabele ngatwabera ende kumau Meru ina over 39 tourist attraction sites so itukugeria ku market Meru in that aspect so achunku ya barawe ya nambi no tuikire mirao part of mira tour part of tourist attractions baba tikuya bakathoma bakamemera tawao so to turn around the fortunes cia mira as opposed to rira tweterete age Somali wa urambi mira ba uramira so nuko yani nenya na tourist ba ukumana umindene nambi bakithoma nini ira no bakura ibakura mira iba promote nya nini to create nya gintu kitwa cultural diffusion bwana Edward cultural diffusion ira achonko ya baraba ya oyata ya nara Malindi na nini na Lamu na areas ntochia Kilifi antobara pokomo bara na chonyi na mbi betre mdechia o menon to cultural diffusion ira achonko ba ya nara pakadhivia cultural integration nya bakauronya ne achonko baru na mbi na mbeche ira revenue ira bakureta in those counties is a lot nonto achonko bara ira paga integrity na ntobeto ndakachi yetu aribetu bahurane badhivie at the end of the day to diffuse our culture our economy and all that so hiyo into bibi inge tukugeria kureta mo bwana Edward
so natera possible mheshimiwa thai tukuona governor ibo karandi na MCs bukabanga 1 2 3 ra yombo tethi Meru so imbira urite na imbira onekere thai ibo karandi te bone mo kubangira Meru
well Edward bira batu twagerakia kuwa ne atiri Meru timenya wakwa ni akirie mtu mwe it is not possible no to Meru is not a property of the governor ara governor mutuma karinde na kumea Meru tikerewe kaeri entrusted na responsibility ekubanga ekwithira steward oyabura kanisa ete pastor kanisa ni achirika lakini ende no monga kuthe kuna mtu ara wo coordinate sauti ya Edward, sauti ya KIRIINYA, sauti ya Onge, sauti ya Dennis, sauti twa coordinate we pastor akarinde ara kauria na te KIRIINYA kuwa appoint ya Edward leo ni iriku so twa integrate sauti tukamea ni iriku eko benefit zaidi kero aria roto wetate tukwaria ruende uwana ntu yo mbere ara o task uko wende wo KIRIINYA ntu idea ne ku chwanto bu karende buita bura kenda Meru betate basavo so kwa Meru is not a responsibility of one woman or one man union ka philosophy to enda muntu arari ko aelewa that Meru tewe Meru ni a Meru no ikwa mtoare ko tumbao ni umwata ni ntu itwathiranirie no okay yakwa ni ndaritire ngwira ndari kurita omu impeach na to impeach na to thirania so iwita na mbere na kubanga yara imbi yara ya imbere so ukelewa that one uti Meru tikere kuko mithirite bangi beire banga bana na baita so kinya wewe tate ugaita so ni ugita kanya kau kareo banga antu bukarende abo karana atongerie ba kanisa karana atongerie ba business community karana antu ba bonda bonda wikwe sector yono ntu wete ko ringa biashara bonda bonda lakini ndio karande na antu ba kanisa yuwe Bishop of Canterbury kana Nyapop wo mau edire Nyapop we ngwe na kanso e kandinozio mwathari na no you know
yeah
so utimenya kuithira you everything wakarande na antu ba bonda bonda bathikire nontu bo be biashara neriku ira pakwire batu ke sector boda boda batu tukabango na muneneri twabua batu ke sector tu ne biashara mauteri wewe utiko wewe ngabana uteri waika utayeka mugao nyenye kunyua chai yake lakini wakaranthi na antu baro nukwenda obera nyote ambite bathikira nukwenda obera bura biashara regetate kethira ni ukazi bara be Meru you hold the man audience bere wa mbere obekira sheria no monga mbere bukare nthi bwira ne bakwire na obere ndi sheria eri ate eri ona nona batu tukuthithio ukatukwenda control tuekethira ni antu bara be na ndukachio na babwe ukas tutikethira tu na ando nontu bwinthe ibukureta ibu waka Meru etu lakini ndi no monga tuethira tu na njira kethira babu bukwenda kwa hookers kwa mfano nani bukeya ni kuhoka into mbere nduke muntu thaithano chiambi cha muthenya membi etera tha komune ile inga nduke we ana na wende no we yo kethirwe na field demo nkanye thaithano chotu auto tiurania nukumenya ndi bukethia we na working relationship bukithikanaira that is the only thing tuenda na muntu aitire lakini noe muntu bonda bonda noe mwendio mpoka noe muringi biashara simiti noe mwendie chuma noe journalisti you know noe muthomio taarifa noe gavana noe MCA noe MP noe women rep you know noe chief officer noe director noe ward administrator noe waziri noe bionthe nukumenya ndi Meru stack no ntumbi kwina amwe uteumba you cannot be all over na yende as we speak mawaziri kila mtu aingwene chia wewe tam waziri Maranya aimantuna yawe na huwa anapiga kazi weta kethira Indonesia anapiga kazi ukoona remo gavana ena ara kyo ya ngari patrol ya health Denise no ena ara uramwaria ma stadium no ena ko launch vingi agita ate akiritangwe withire murega majukuru nao kawampungu na nangi aki implement imbi na kaya na mibira na ambi na kuritangwe na ariku ngavana no either boardroom na no cho investor owita ate ugita no ukethira indeneringi waziri o education bena murega bakita na uku crackdown chita wate baire itina iti operate within the law wanapiga kazi huko no ndoende babue ibo apishiro nyi endeni kazi ma chief officer endeni kazi directors na ward administrator na sub county administrators babu uninge choa nkari nthi na nini thirikari no yoitate ikiendelea lakini muntu twengire we ate antu utibubumbikie yoitate utibubumbikie kuendelea na ngaite o wengwa voko itime wako atiwite atiyite wengwa iliona ithira obundi wako kaite yoitate iti wako nuntu bo kwithira atena trust na kinyantu baraere ngui so no mwanka ithira arimbi areo so tutire ndro nuntu ituku need employees bara bandiki thirikari we need value for the money irantu bawitate pakuri wabona edward we need value for that money utumia kwa andika antu no tuika no okarita ngoichio so ngoyo ni ukira tubeterete uwa it cannot work
ubu ngira ari bwo burayero milioni 3.6 babu bwita kurutacho ko ni tenda na ubura bara ne chema wond kiri supplementary budget ire ente kumagitha girira umire na boya wa mbeza chewita mashinani. I do not know, is it true?
Mbere mtwara umire is a liar nontu na ari commit budget ya 2024-2025 okay na ari umecommit yonde so arato irire turire ki the last quarter nontu brand neither bank ni tana na quarters so turire the last quarter of the financial year 2024-2025 contract na are kwa yana che barabara na are kwa yana weta ke department cha agriculture na are kwa yana chionde actually ke betira to mukirite in the office of the governor na are ku ayo committee chionde are wikira mbecha ke nini cha advertisement baite wapi nini we tu yes tungi tu anga yani tu nini tu advertising na ambi no mbecha chiari chiwetate chiri chinikwa
before even the year ends
na rero chinika uwa tiningo kwira so reto agera kia kuthithia supplementary budget ogerio chwa nyana ombe kia kuritanya milioni moke department utuwetate itikuoneka because most of the monies had been allocated then acheretheria kureta supplementary budget nontu na ichi areta supplementary budget na uwa ithite mbecha muma tugeta ate tukarita when other counties chiare January barbe kuthithia bo supplementary budget but up to including this year May ikiambiria supplementary budget yemeru itare itate nokuelewa kintu kitwa ADP counties ingi barathithirie annual development plan yo ya mweri okenda yo komi last year batwe ire ya mweri yo tariki 28 we were 4-5 months late kintu kitwa CFSP county physical strategy paper irai ni for ceilings chia budget estimations ebati kuyamba January kinyayo ire mori yo ambi yo ethatu mbere impicho mbo tutieri kiume kimwe koti emura naite irio aichuma ke kureta ambi kureta kintu kitwa CFSP so tuenyuma like I'm telling you bwana Edward katukugeria ukachap katukugeria burugu ichumia tugeria witate ukachap and no abati utoira atire milioni 6 ya abati ko ya evidence akau atire because ke sheria tu EU alleges must prove and
so no mwangarete
umaba manto we atire giti oboti kirinya nege rimita yana mita ithandatu that's a lot of money bwana unti ithandatu ngearu kiri tate ndo alinayo bwana
tedro gromagan
twambithira oninde country na ara ni lamu bwana nkari nthimba iletie bari mita ithandatu na teo karibu ndo atikithira rukiri tukitha kesho agonete tiendani bala katina kanyamu ichimba chuo kuona kithilunga chuo kumbrandi mangari nini waka muchiyo milioni 85 na ara ura ntumburi muntu ana muchiyo milioni 1 milioni 85
ati muchiyo milioni 85
yes
yura yo abayo na ara
muchiyo yura yo na about 85 million na michi ingi Nairobi
okay
Kilimani now tulikuwa na michi mbua worth of almost 100 million Konza City na ara urana urire property of 100 million na tende bona Edward nawe tukamenyari ukethira witite bura ndiwe kwira wa ukiriya observe table manners Nendi na arire bia arire tu akaomba tu nakire nontu kau tutaikira arite akaita bora akauyuria makai nambi ende aria tu bikiumaina na bimo na tebo ya utebo manas.
How do you say about Adhiati Bawe na we branding fully Governor Rubisine? I will not use the name that they are using. Na kwa lench sijui ba CC ba bakariu nau. So is it not even information marito era Adhiati Bawe na maybe social media quote in quotes ile kuetanirwo nawe yutumbira kuthukiria ria office of the governor tiri but I think obviously governor but kwithira I respected what is happening na former governor.
Well, it is expected menya Mbere buru nimbua atiri. Actually it is my considered opinion.
Menya remember kinya babure bwa mwinga kwina some kwarina boundaries but
ya uni menyani I had no problem. Uni I was specifically na style we otongeria ne undaregana nambi ne obona ndod. Style we otongeria is the only thing I had an issue with. Ndato yungi buru ani mawaziri bawe nyanta menya na marieto yoni nyantendra ko bamenya. Nanta chumbura nawo nanta baurie kiuria no yukwa. But rimwe Edward siasa ite mukekire ite style uende ni style ya bora wenja woka uwa uni ndenda ko wenja wa mo kreonda no ko uwa ndenda ko wenja wa punk kana anoka uwa ndenda ko wenja boxi lakini ndi bondera no twera wali mwe kinyethira kenja ora mwana akwenda wina kimenjo temegwa wenja boxi no ntu yatiwe iri kwende so beratu kuwa balendo adinatiri sometimes yes ite formula
yeah.
Now one of the things especially about the one who umire ni ati we brand we siasa ni no eutu pettiness ya usik sympathy you know arako ina sympathy ni endete ku witabura muno aenda kuona ni awe no ainyeletwe no akurwa no akumenwa you know kuinkoma we murume mena ware onde you know kuinkoma because utemeombera re onde we ko victim re onde no ku ire icinema na drama nyingi na mbi so unibira nkauria the new administration ya Governor Mutumane atiri let us not be distracted by the noise. Okay, turitengui noise yenambi let us ignore. Actually I would implore upon governor wetu not even to respond kekelele yao ya the former nondombi menya okay ya kwa nafasi no kuremwa bwana Edward ya huni ndi kwa tuika kanya kandi nako ka MCA nkaremwa Mbere buru waka protect namba 2 nkaremwa play roles ira MCA batibetate o play so ongea ya ukuma nte bati uni kuringa kelele nkiwa o chetia chena ma cheruka cheta uni simply kethirinda remerwe kabange barabena nafasi betete boya ubendelere kuita na Mbere. But you see ntemenya kuambiriria ndi kuwa o baba ko iba korea iba kunywa iba weta iba ochoka iba kuthithia kinana mbi netere one barabara ikibidwa netere one chibitari ikitate ikiritangwe netere one staff bawiritu na bachokete you know to their normal working routines na muntu kuithera ara professionalism wewe tate yo mwitikiria netere one you know tugeaka classes JCD tukirura dispensaries tugeaka ithima tugeaka thoko cabros and all that okay to open up Meru to investors and all that to kiria stage Meru. In fact we are about to change even the outlook Meru towns chetu na municipalities chetu we yakinya wengo bona Edward ukethira you are proud of te witare on the Meru ende uteo ne ari ko ende Meru umbeke witoka ethira we proud ukurwa moringirwa mpicha twejindo to jindo nyithara kanithi igarekirara nganithi viewpoint angambi anto bonde rona nya prominent people bauma baya bakarwa maran okay Meru tu blessed even to have an equator my brother tutiumba nya gwika kanini tu kidogo nya ka equator anto baya bambiria kwenda irinyinto au achonko beya na anto bangi na bangi ageni beya bagerwa ano equator line yete ikulukirite tunayombele ignara. I mean, we have so many tourist attraction sites in Meru. Te roundabout ye Meru mbekia kwethe we proud of. Yabro weta nara Mombasa ukethira Kingorani nara na nange na roundabout ingi chibithe tu igekirwa njou igekirwa nini. Watuika kinyawe ngwa menya no hati kwethira nyewe proud nyewe ngwa ntubeya ukarwa moka wenyewe nyewe inageni bakuma county ingi. Wina antu nyomi baikia ende ni yalene ara baikia baringiro mbicho wone kaenda ba Meru barari. So we have to rebrand Meru etu bona Edward. To a Meru brand ya tuika people are proud to come to Meru. Antu iba kubanga ba Kisumu yaboro wo banga ore au ka ndeta Mombasa. Ndiju te antu ba county ingi ba ukira weekend ba to kalunga ni Meru nonto bari chiori imbi Meru bitu tete witate tutite kuona we need to rebrand Meru etu ya attract ageni ya attract antu ba kuma ome ba turetere otonga bo na ibu vijana baba ingi na antu baba ingi baraba na inya our produce ikona market because we have rebranded Meru to me market to make it ya appealing. So kinya nara o menjira to protrude na o no portray ni menjie kuona ni Meru is a good place to visit and stay. No wikwa bona Edward itukunindi international brands chithira chi Meru international brands de maanisha te tuwekethira ya malls ituake mall in international brands ira achonko do you know achonko baba inginya barabe ya Meru National Park na barara beta kurara na nyuki nonto nara na nyuki weta ina makasino na nyuki weta we ina facilities ira
that is far mtu yeta National Park yeta kurara na nyuki ni mbali
ni ikuraya nonto niombi na nyuki niyo ina facilities ira antuboba weta ate antuboba kwenda so ukethira nya na nyuki na Isiolo is the home of many NGOs international NGOs remember Meru ani international NGOs ya nacheko simply because tutina okay na tuwa mugeni njo mwenyeji apone lakini utemweni yako enda kwa area bwana bare ya karaka to kuripela ageni bageta Isiolo bageta na nyuki na arora ba tukurara no ba ikiotonga bona so ba tubirage to kuona nanga bakulukira shwa baitete na beta Meru National Park into akeke utiwa unanga entrance fee lakini we spend muntu arara many nights au Meru we are hurting our economy greatly when we are a giant economy so itukunid muntu ena mathwani akaranthi abange tikuria re on the dilungite ya nini no kautete ti itikia governor management bona Edward it is management manage. That is why governance tikelele ire nyingi kurio dhulunkite na wetura wetete kurura muradi te wetete o campaign tura wetete kurura antombi muradi nuntu anto vira bakwenda i services anto vira bakwenda ni i barabara chidhere irinja thoko chio chidhere irinja kutuike kadira ni maloko yetu tuina program ya cleaning injega you know tuina nini beautification yo ndungu kwirira twake Meru to an extent that kuina investor pamenya ko yabaga ka international brands of hotels tukethenya tuina you know hotel nyachi 5 star 6 star kukaombeka tuthire tuina chivitari chi level 6 au nini tuithire bwana Edward tuina malls besides Greenwood na ingi tuina chuo itubati kuthira tuina mall ekwendia ina nini ira chia nini ya ira tukona Nairobi nara brand wike ya Meru ariko. Therefore, so kinyacho nkubeta bura ibakoya tuna makafu na all those big brands, international brands. Tuka umbochi host ariko a Meru. So that way, Bwana Edward, ni ungu kuira twahilia outside ya we will create more job opportunities, both direct and indirect. Lakini to ware onvende yu etera thirikari itabura anabeto abaka etera ku line up mwanasiasa yite kenda abathani chiringi 50-50 igana. Lakini imagine tuka ya kuthira hoteli nyike ya kuya igakwa Meru brands ithatu inya inene tugeya twakiro industry ingi ithano pauni ana zaidi ya 10,000 barabona ngui both direct and indirectly. Our fresh produce chietu ikona awitate nonto more hotels means bukwendia ibungo na wingi, bukwendia carrot na wingi, bukwendia nyanya na wingi, bukwendia all your fresh produce bukwendia all these what. Okay, so these are some of the things we want to try. Bwana Edward Mario ringu kure to arena consulate Greek. That ambassador is getting us Meru County a market enara orang Greek ekwende Mario Greek no menya tuira volumes ira to produce Meru inyeiteana bira kitu kanindi ni in terms of packaging na to standards cha packaging obra ibatiwita na to county assembly. I want to sponsor a bill ya Banana Protection Act 2025 sorry. Ire ikaumbo protect number 1 murimi na mwendio Marigu Meru County atika exploited ni antu baraba kuma kamba na other counties baka ya exploit iriubietu baka tu kwenda kiana na bayirimbi. So itobati wekira sheria ya kedra irio bibati kwendwa na grams na kilograms. Uteka ya wiro mukwa me bathima metho wa ilio wa yuringarando wa mukwa 1500 na ru muntu etete na mukwa yu etawe akathima
na kilo
into kgs etathima irio bi into kgs mukwa yuro muritire ngiri 15 na ao ayorere na ngiria manatano. So utire murimiuro Marigo akaumba ku benefit out of this venture. Kirio banana we did our research kina validation nyingi kinya 3 trunk banana trunk irake umenye Bwana Edward ne kuthithia flomat na into bingi and many other byproducts chia Mario ne kuthithia basket ne kuthithia so many things. So itu koni to Mario yongwa that Greek ambassador aturire na ko wainira nyingi baunya is made of bananas. So actually we want to bakwenda bananas na wingi in Greeceland nonto vo Mario ke bo baithithia yombi baithithia wine nayo. In fact na giftere governor wetu na baba areo na a bottle of wine made of banana. Wale kabona agwelewa wine made of banana. So no turia wo kidogo to yata tokathithia benchmarking. And by the way Bwana Edward, Kisii is not the leading producer of banana in Kenya. Meru County is.
Really?
Yes, Meru County is leading in banana production in Kenya. Patu tu number 1 no produce banana. That is my motivation ya kwenda kuthithia gintu kiwitwa Banana Protection Act. Nonto twithithia Banana Protection Act ira bahatue mwate yuthithakia banana ne thithakia nyambi mwate. So county no ipatine na investor kwenda kuthithakia bread bananas tukathakia migate bananas au kwa tuka. This is the leading manufacturer of banana bread in Kenya na toa mesambaza to the rest of the country. Okay, kugintu kita wa crisps, banana crisps. So tukeya Bwana Edward ukaranthi bweya twino tongeri bweya itukuibanga na nyeimera bietu bika provide what we call job opportunities for our people, both young and the old. Lakini ende twatuika reondeno politic reondeno kwenda kubithia antu bae maskini kendro ba unini brand kwa siasa teu Bwana Edward na kinya gavana mutuma brand we siasa tiu wani empower muntu kutuike arima mitindi tu ni 50 marigo umuchwira market so to supply marigo yarariku au a supply marigo yara uke market ira akona biao piawe then out of that kwa tuika nibugo empower antu baba bi the cooperative societies yembi marigo so mto nonto cooperative society ina gintu kiwitwa security cooperative society ki mtu imunda yora yo awambi yo marigo so muntu nyarira kenda school fees no ye cooperative society ewe akoya ngiri 50 achoke mwanambi chukuru eterete season ya marigo aketha agaike cooperative society yao ewe so sheria era tukwenda kiako era kwenda sponsor nyege county assembly of Meru kenda ya an act of county assembly ni ati kethira imarigo ituthire tuina kinya cooperatives ira ikuoya marigo for and on behalf of arimi kenda arimi batika embi exploited oyabura wona utemeo ketha mayani wita direct we ngo gitathe kana ketha kawa no kuika kikirimbi na process so kinya mario yetu yageta na nini ende auto kareka kuthira tuina antu ba lined up ne barabarene veterete muntu na lori akurira na metho athima kuire muko yoyo renda ngiri imwe yoyo renda 650 yoyo renda 200 yoyo renda 500 so tukethira tu na harmonized way kethira ini avocado tietu the same thing turure market tuthire batu turi negotiate direct kethira ina China na Netherlands mbokando iwikwa batu market yetu yithire ate kutina middle people imuguri mu China na muremi ariko muremi noe aithire noe aikushonde na intuke to cooperative society
now babu bukiria kureta harmonization hiyo onde Meru ithire kintu kimwe na kubangira development cinema tia okolea back in Meru mwankana ndini rawatire nya national right now tubonde barona iturachokere ringi ara turare some 3 months ago nukurika na egoji last week na euro na rantere Ciaca ucho so ndonde nirakachire kinya attention ya tongere bamwe kinya esta pasarizi ndronere create kintetu kiri mutando yawe katuchokete Meru ara turari 2 years ago kana someone is trying kwenda kuona thirikari rio thai itukinyanire mirandi ria ikubangira Meru.
Well but Edward, like I said one uni I would really want mtu otoritire narekano nwe yeu maoni yakwa narekano nwe in the sense that burako thithia ibua ichi the best menya you can only allow a fish to swim okay iranga nabyo no monko bya allow bitani na ngito na maiga okay ne ulu na iranga ngoyo what they do best ibitani ya ngito maigene na unambi so wogerio tetha muchetho yo kiranga no te kiranga utiumba okay ukethira uti kuyo kumarwine utumba utemea kuende achinde kuyo gutate uswim so bira mtura kuthithia ibio endete tekambiriria drama yuthai kinyarira ari women representative no chu drama ari nambi na chio na cinema nyingi we ku dramatize nambi yarira airaeta airwana na ite nini facility we biashara tigiterimbi license akamama nthi akambia kugaga nthi no agithilunka ya barabara baritawa mapepo tanto barabara baba possessed na demons bro na wero pokea akawa kambiriria kuthilunka nthi ende wera wa batu ni inspection to ye kwa iliambi license akaiwethia nthi akambiriria witate na kuira na murika na kamera ona so drama yuna theatrics bibia witate so let us not be invited ima thwane yakwa ya unde kirinya batu administration ekuo tukai invited ki a contest of drama na bahatu we are not dramatists. Tukai invited in the contest of theatrics na acrobatics chegi siasa na bahatu tuti antobambi ba acrobatics. Let us focus on what we do best. Policies that works for the people. Katwa invited ki contest ya kuria atiri tuekira investment ye kana ya bungu kwerende uni my intention is to bring a bill ya ukushon murimi wa Omarigo because we are leading in the country. Lakini Mario ya tu nyethira tu leading in the country yate ku benefit especially murimi ura witate yarima. So only let me be invited ki conversation yeyu witate tukan distracted mtura na rekano nona okolea chiawe ki yakwa ni ibyo nkuthwani
Kiriinya kinya kithikira mheshimiwa Mithika Linturi akarera wire let kawira b naye wakanya afanye kile anataka na right ya wasembu
na right ya wasembu na mimi ki yakwa ni I have an independent mind, remember. I have an independent mind, but thinking progressively muntu na rekano noya ite athilunka na wawe tate akwenda aire antu bira akwenda betate ubera na to let us do to the people what we do best. The methera no ngwata oni ndegirinya let me play my part, a legislation, a oversight, a representation. Oni bedrende accountable mbere antu oni bailete tu edre ya banana tu edre manto amira tu edre manto job creation. What are we doing? Let us focus more na kuira antu what are we doing kenda tombo creating job opportunities. Like I'm telling you, ambassadors bato karandea bona investors bato karandea because I'm lucky to be present ke some of these meetings. Itukugeria go explore areas, especially governor mutumana kwendo protect arimiba kuma ivungu kuma bananas kuma mirayu kuma bibionde kenda yomba ku benefit mukariombi omeru na murimi wa interview awitate akurima. So batu ka to focus more na ku wiranto policies iriko policies you no ba viviria tuwe barabara kubekira ndawa cibitari okay na kureta kinyageni na wokiria tourism and hospitality industry yetu yembi emeru uno nontu no drama ikiranga kia mvingo na maiga batu tutemea kwa iranga yoe wewe ikuthilungania ngito kuitabura na kuringithia muto ngito one nambi twetaka contest yu tutiumba nontu uninte umbani kuthilunga tuitate unini manto ya my brand of politics nira ya tuthira tuina structures chia kinya woteo as a governor systems ni witate ni kuritira antungui okay tuina system we kumenya euturak tumenya tibitare ku nara kaelo ni anto iba kuona ndawa ka batu witate bati kuona bethira bati kuona what are we doing kenda anto bati kuona ndawa witate bona that is the system of governance ira tubati kuthira batu witate muntu o drama nambi. At the end of the day, I governor no kare drama. I think governor I na drama. There women rep no drama. There tare ko yenye tike women rep no drama tu eterete atumere. So ewe brand ewe siasa ni drama. Wena viatane na siasa cha drama, wachaneni na yeye afanye drama zake. Unike yakwa ni kauro ni narekano no bru. Abithie mmechama nywewe na uwa weta na ambi akapambana na antu bawe na no ikwa apambana abo na unontu beta ombere nye itarekira itu beta bakarura matrizu pamo bakaethia bange baeta bura bakorwana nontu nya okay wananchi kuna wananchi nyabo bendete drama. So utemea kunyima mwananchi urendete drama a entertain drama iriko ira o still nyo batue wananchi bara kutuko represent kuibona baba endete mutaratara okay kuhobe endete mbi mutaratara. So let each speak for ntemedra no ngwata so mamuna rekano no eburu
right
abachano naye kabisa aringe drama tiawe ahapambana wananchi onariku ona urira eta aya ne matrichire kwa nabelecha ne tontu ite kwa naire ite wedate ba pambana na urira eta aya ne mandibuti yare mukwana na wakamenya na wananchi wariku na ukancho lobe ikirithanire na ukenine police have no business kabisa kuchumbura na mtu uriku.
Fair enough. Nkwenda tuyoke break, ndaga kumatu nkwenda tuyoke break tuchoka, but mushimi tuchoka nkwenda at least you are a young person. Kwina mantu maingi muna youth bagiri ngienda kumenya. Babu ya assembly now that an opportunity ko bangira youth thai as a young representative in bibiongo boring ngienda ko bangira youth. Number 2, I want us to look at kiri mantu ya siasa ichi meru wao. Do we need a political party ya champion interest? Chemeru nontoka not only Meru, Mount Kenya East kwena DCP na arora Meru re ya tiwa mpione 2027 kinyare ingi bambire kuwa batu kirema kiwitia kikwena. So let's take a break tuichoka together tuitako some interesting stories ao kire kuona imbio biongwa Meru kwenda moving forward kenda kinyamiro baibuo bo by na thirikari yumba kwithira aibatethi especially the deputy president Kithure Kindiki akoneka kuya Meru bonene kwina uwezekano bo Meru kwithira iketha kuma kire thirikari tucemania nyuma ya ndeka ithatu twite commercial break.
Tukuwate ugeni ndegoro ya tuirio tututhongi
Ingo kugwata ugeni aja weru TV rikone arua tumenye njira ingi ekuruga ikwashe bietu bikarijanirwa na nguku ngamita aroma fried chicken
turi na musemo aja nio karita no kurugira nja yaku
na naru mutegeri wetu tutegere rugere ya into biria turugaga bigatigara kuri brad the leftover foods
tuiterikone
turenda ngima yetu ithirwe crispy komi bwega. That's our ugali. Look fast yeku ina ngima yeku iri prepared yau iri tayari mbachras wote njao mtu atiomba kudidi eri kamande yetu nukuona uria karire nukuona tukalas tu twa the vegetables ici cia hoho irio ibia kawaida ende birugi na njira mwanya gikwashe giaku ikethwa gi crispy
Leta driving license. Ala, ina makosa bwana. Naona hii gari ina makosa. Ina makosa kabisa. Ala. Na yeye ni muziki gani wewe hapo? Hebu meza bodi kidogo. Oya kidogo tena. Hapo. Tunaulizaje? Ni station gani hapa bwana? Tunakuuliza ni station gani? Gani bwana? Angalia hiyo mbavu. Unajua nafikiria tunampeleka kwa station bwana. Na tunataka kujua ni station gani. Na mbavu bwana wadada.
Weru FM Unundune Ite weruni
Yo fam, it's that time again. Finals. Oh yeah. Go TV. Let's go. Final. Go TV. This is too big. The Premier League, La Liga, Champions League, FA Cup, Europa, and more. Finals. Stay connected to catch all the biggest football finals with your best football friend. Go TV, love it.
Ama hapo. Leta driving license. Ala, gari ina makosa bwana. Naona hii gari ina makosa. Ina makosa kabisa. Ala. Na yeye ni msikilizaji hapo. Hebu meza bodi kidogo. Oya kidogo tena. Hapo. Tunaulizaje? Ni station gani hapa? Tunakuuliza ni station gani bwana? Angalia hiyo mbavu. Unajua nafikiria tunampeleka kwa station na tunataka kujua ni station gani.
Wero FM. Unundune ite weruni.
Ibono tubeta na break kwa na batu kiri mubango yoku kiara tukwariria mantu mwanya yera ya kuringithia muringi kura na muno tu focus na county ya Meru. No mheshimiwa thai bwina nafasi na ingwitikia botina muntu bukalauma why bwina space yo karanthi kubangira muno the Gen Z atubeta Gen Z no to bangi batina ngwe bangi be skuru na kuibo mpaka ndinye empowerment socially now ukulukira nyamichetho ukulukira governor na promise remantu ya MOS. So as an assembly we represent the youth imbibu na be in the store kiri upcoming budget ya 2025-2026 yote there ya youth.
Thank you Banedward na kambuge uni in the previous years Department of Youth non to either youth and gender around staggering 1% of the entire budget, which is regrettable. Yes, it's just 1%.
And youth are the majority.
Yes. On the red department, they get the 135 million. 135 million because that whole department not expect bekia kuguna. So, according corner, we need to prioritize human resource capacity, especially the young people, because Bible drivers of economy. Even I always say youth is passion, youth is energy. So it about to prioritize in your budget because yara maingi ni talk without action. Kana yara tu ta kinya lip service. So kaya kwa ni bira kareti ni toke ya ki manto ya budget estimate na nambi. Nkenda mnoko na imbibio department youth is setting on to that is the beginning point. Number 2 tugeta ki tuwekethera Meru Youth Service. Meru Youth Service ina capacity if empowered boya ina capacity ya kwa inyo of 1,000 recruits in a year. Na boye te 1,000 boa chencha maisha yo Bwana Edward na yukuraya sana. Number 2 also batwe mu youth nyoka no mwira Bwana Edward no mu empower na kanywa no tebi weta mubuko na at the end of the day ko gaika mu youth urakenda ombo mutumira bro kwenda either disrupt michamanio aengun arembi, which I think again is unfortunate for the young people. So I would explore and implore upon the governor to engage into the national government ya former regime ya Uhuru Kenyatta beta kazi mtaani. Program ere kazi mtaani ni aomba ku engage young people on need basis, especially on cleaning exercises, ku clear bushes and all that. Kwa ngenzi kethira ni nara thirikari kwanda miti nambi araba gita ku procure company na millions of money ya anda mitira, you engage even let's say 500 young people kire exercise yo muntu akana na biawe. So na program yo kethira ratified yaomba ku ukamenya after Mary ile tukani services chambi cha vijana kwa engage in different activities. Vijana abara no buba urenya protective gears cha kuritango onto gloves, onto gumboots na tuwe cheta wate onto brooms ira cha kwa area nambi arende tukihaya nini chia kuthitha kiangoyo yu no be engage ki waste product management, garbage collection, town cleanups, arende reonde to antoatu tuika we are procuring companies to do these jobs kwa tuika we are instead giving these opportunities ki young people. Nonto anto babo nambecha ira bachoka chio matura na witate waka matura yetu ara vijana bagitu kwethakia tu bangethetie nau nini nebeterete imo na siasa ureko akulukira u arwame abatire inya 50-50 kaigana anto baba kaithe aba engaged in productive activities. So kiakwani those are the areas I want to explore, and I would also advise strongly mbere buru iki budget isetero mbecha inje, and then tuchwe njira ira tumbikia ku engage young people directly na government baraba teta kutureno MYS ba engage okay nini chia model yontu ya kazi mtaani no tumechoreri yeto nyaro miro lazima yeto kazi mtaani no yeto nyari yeto rengi a model ira tukumenya at the end of the day a young person akona gintu ekire mu bukona you because also young people have what we call responsibilities. Bwana Edward baba ingi umeiva baitho maithia ando ba ingi kuona nyama kutano yana town bakuringa haso umeaba bachwa fee.
True.
Many young people is school fees beba bachwa baba ingi uni me demo ni mpaka ngari errands chia ko chia mutindo ngatu kuita na bonda ngaitia o yambe kana ngaitia yambe kana and I talk to them kauri mtu
actually kuninya bonda renters bara yabo chwambesa mtu bonda mathayo ro
aitashukuru. So I sometimes ibarakia tu kauri mtu ambira uninde muritwa kemu unde muritwa merupoli unde muritwa hapa unde muritwa huku na huku na mando yangu dhivi mbetata bona school fees ko inyaba mwe baithera baithoko na hookers baba kwende tuwe ni njugu karanga na ambi still baraba ingioka ya kwa abo Bwana Edward ni wanafunzi. Okay, so what matters is tuweke pesa mifukoni na tatumbikia kuthithia these young people bakethera bena gantumbi mubuko. So for me that is very very important. So bara to engage ki Meru Youth Service, which is a live transformative agenda a young people. Bara to engage ki sports, bara to engage like katuone nende na atiani baba ange ba tiwa na botombe ki engage ki activities nyichi ya clean activities nya matura yetu nara wondi ne chietu ko na eri nyingi muno nya barabara chethikirwo ni ndoyo kuna iri imo nyingi that's for sure ukethira barabara ni nchimanire ne thikirwo imbi ndoyo so no kunindi nya vijana wabe engage nya ona nya in a week's time bakaya bate mandoyo iriku ndoyo ira Number 3 itubati kinyawa explore contractors baraba kaha wangu we. Are we together on Edward? Contractors baraba kaha wangu we county. Baka awa almost mandatory that whether way barabara wetete kuvithia kaithoko kuvithia kaburo. Engage the locals. Bone mbeche nyabo baikwa muroyo ku thoko ere gikirwara kutuike kinya yutongia not only te antu baya yabathithirwa thoko batirwa kutuike kwi muntu au nya thoko wi kithiria kuthithwa na bithiri nya ngiri cia 20 akirita ibarwa biariku biau. Those are the areas I want to explore. The other area I want to explore even to kuwa budget ni bati prioritize wikira mbecha ni young people. Itonete other counties chi provide opportunities for internships. Okay? Ana baba yetu bakuthoma wingi itubati as a county kuthira twina nafasi ya ku provide at least our department kinya internship opportunities iganaki. Itukiaga ungi together we have an opportunity to provide even at least 100 internship opportunities. Kenda na betu baithira bena nini ya startup. Okay? Itu thire tu na area ya startup muntu athire cukuru ethire plumbing kethira ureta kuthithia course na kethira wathakia computer science kethira wathakia ICT kethira wathakia human resource kethira wathakia procurement and accounting and all that at least ka county government ethire ina nafasi yo provide kinya twanyega na to internship paid internship to stipend to ngiri 15 muntu agi meri ithatũ ka itano itimeago thine thirikari. So we must look for ways and means of cushioning young people in action. Tindo ariche kanyumba na ndo in action. Na action ni kaambiriria ki budgeting process. Poka budget poka menya batu tuinana kithumba baina ariku baina ara. So batu nya tuwekira mbecha tuweke kurima barabara. No urime barabara watu ka bawitira ku tebo. Kwa leo bado iyo karima barabara lakini antu baretera ko tu metoi boki nonto tebio baitete nya kuthithia barabara ni iriku you so kinya to prioritize of course kuthithia barabara is very important and it is vital. Okay? Kura pipes is very important and it is vital, but also remember ko empower muntu tumira pipe is more important. Ko empower muntu atira barabara ni is also very important. So for me, even in the budgeting process, I would also implore to my colleagues that we prioritize with their budget ya young ya youth kuma 1% areri tumikinya ukaomba at least ekethire ekinyanya no 5%, then we will have a very meaningful conversation. The very last one, Edward, is what we are doing on trying to bring what we call investors back ya kuya Meru County na wingi tuka kinya by close of business 2027 tuka through close deal na investors batano na obuve ya bakaranthi Meru na baseto Meru. Then I can tell you we will have created very many job opportunities for the young people. So kioni ni ndithwania tuka ya kuthiata those few critical areas together to provide job opportunities for the young people.
All right. I will not disclose a message. One of the 22 MCAs. Ariwa Babwe, ibora form an alliance yenu ya the 47 of you. So Babwe bo bata kinya privileges tuera pakiona na kinya supplementary budget hiyo kubangwa ile bango yote the 47 MCs, the 22 of them they are being isolated. How true it is?
Well, only me, I am not in the administrative arm of the county assembly. I am in the political arm. Budget ira ya assembly menya. Bro karawa bona Edward, remember antoba some of them we are in responsibilities. Okay? Responsibility manisha ate. We vice chair or committee. We chair or committee, we ki iraitawa speakers panel, kana we ki house leadership. So it's your responsibilities. So kwa kulokeru sheria ore turare nkirithanone that most of these privileges igeta kirantu barabe nambi ena responsibilities. that whether wewe vice chair na kuna responsibility vice chairs bange uwo kona allowance kethira we chair o committee ukona allowance which a common member atetate atheona so nende kethe utina responsibility ri na mbati mbaya ne sheria ne ure baba na responsibility baba endimea au niraba wake na ndo barante kwenda kweto kwethwa nchege and utina responsibility no etherwe mbi no etherwe nchege. So I think au no ka challenge karinanga tuka kanini ka change that kinyamu member atina responsibility na no one mbi no one allowance lakini ndi ni ori ukona allowance for work not done
no mwangori tengu kendore
kendore wa how do you justify virokuriwa uka justify ate don't tukethira we tabura we barabe na responsibilities chair either chair vice chair speakers panel na barabe speakers panel ibetha yabe na no na etere onde ayubu ethera gari ndera ake presiding speaker ukethira rimo alie deputy speaker ukethira mheshimiwa Doreza speaker ukethira mheshimiwa Mudhuri speaker ukethira mheshimiwa Luce Mukari speaker like ibe taporo so nukona antu ba na responsibility ba itate bakurita kethira ikamiti rira chair ate ku vice chair seat for aka so nendiri na to karingwa allowance utingo
so no go kwa baraba to ndibethera mo kiro kithakene urie kithakene no mo kari mantu ya igitha
kethira ya koro change maybe if we negotiate na ndeto tukauma that model nini then things will change as it stands ni ngumu kidogo.
Okay.
Ni ngumu kidogo
sawa
teatu na thina abo lakini ndimenya iya kuendeka wira bandu arie kipiro ethirigare na tingavana no mbeleo bana
yes
yeah iya kuende achoke ringi ekiro kipiro yambi ethirikare kutumbika inyo amure amenyo wita uigiro wita mithate no ntu bo mure no ntu atikimbi. Yes.
All right, sawa. Now, another thing. DCP ni rejere. Ina mutongeri wa mwa kuma Meru. Basically nturene organizing secretary. But now, atongere pamwe na kinya aringi kura ibo feel kiama kiti kia Meru. However much kina mutongeri wa Meru iba kone akaba kethera ba deceived ringe mwake no 27 no tukinya UDA no boye yire Ameru bero bokume kuo beke amene after kura chie kuringwa pomo bara bari stakeholders bake amakina bendene iba butura ngoya ba medical nturi be yaba be yenya bo bakuresign kuma ke amenekira no I feel kiama kiringe kiyite tikia Mumeru kiama ki ikia Mount Kenya West na bake aringi babange ya Meru ora baturo babanga Meru kana Mount Kenya East no yibange ukilukira maybe Governor Mutuma Mbothomi Njoki Barire na Guyo Isiolo pake nyabo maybe na their own political party your champion interest ya Mount Kenya East the way Bana West bakobwe.
I have immense respect for former CS.
Yeah.
Medical Lenturi, you know, he's my friend. We talk to Arasiano. Na Medeka, I think one mistake is my senior in politics, so I can only learn from him. I can only learn from him, and I have immense respect for my seniors. Nyamunya, Governor Keraito, Antoyava Kilemi Mwiri, and the rest. They know something we don't, but we also know something they may have not seen. So for me, I may want to remind my senior Medeka Lentori that you cannot do same thing, same way, and expect different results. Okay? You cannot do with DCP what you did with UDA and expect different results. Okay? na remind ringi nonto baba maseniors no baba ga misemo you are once bitten twice shy. So I think you should be 4 times shy, even you know, joining the DCP non to bo experience ire nambi experience ire neo. And then number 2, I would also implore upon my senior Mithika Linturi actually to even learn from the people he's sitting around with. Learn from Kalonzo Musyoka. So he's sitting with Wamunyoro, but with a political party, all right? I would ask my senior and friend Mithika Linturi to learn from Martha Karua. Martha Karua is sitting, of course, with this guy called Wamunyoro, but with a political party. Please learn from your friend and long-time colleague and speaker, Muturi. Muturi is sitting with Wamunyoro, but with a political party. Okay? So I would really beseech Mbere yetoru my senior and friend Mithika Linturi that my senior, if, and I know you are a custodian of the image of Meru, you are a custodian wa pura Meru ibati kwao heshima at the national level, but something somewhere someone wrote and said that government does not negotiate with individuals, okay? Because when a government negotiates with an individual, they don't honor, okay? They don't honor. Na murikani yoni ngoe kwatu because I cannot advise. It is very difficult to advise your seniors because they have more experience than you, okay, Bernard? It is very difficult for me to advise Mithika Linturi. He has an immense career spanning for over 20 years in politics. So I cannot advise him. I can only remind him. Okay? I can only remind him and tell him to observe that ikinyaba aba irengirwe ke itebie ma CS iba aba tare political parties. Mwire ya ilia muntu ya Moses Wetangula is untouchable because he has fought Kenya. Okay? Mwire na ile muntu ya Kavaluku, the former governor wa Machakos, Alfred Mutua, aina itawa CCM. Maendeleo chap yes. MCC. CCM re chukua chako mapema. Okay? So I can only remind
even Moses Kuria is there.
Moses Kuria, yes, no to kiamakera. So umwinga becomes very very difficult. Lakini na ile in the team of CSs baraba engirwe. Did anyone have a political party? No. So a political party is to say kento kiwitwa lakini ailia ringi ailia chances cha mundavandi kuengwa they are very high nonto na collapse ya makao na collapse ya ma so aka ya ugurutwa aka engoruro rurururwe. So my senior, this is not an advice because I am not qualified to advise. You're only reminding him. I want to remind my senior. I can only remind him because I am not qualified to advise a person in a political career. I just want to remind him that please, you are doing the same thing you did with UDA. Now you expect different result. It will not happen. The only way is that nonto uwe wina level ewe wa Munyoro. Actually, you have more political experience. You have stayed in parliament more years than former deputy president. So I would implore upon you, our senior Mithika Linturi, please bring a political party. Then that political party, we to karandera kinya uende menya tubeta avigogo. okay ukethire ndinya wo wi kigogo wi karanthi to negotiate for this community with a political party, right? Wina political party ira batu tombekie ndinya batu ko embrace to Meru people kiama kiu nyake to akende in different parts of the country. I would really wish that my senior ukatu ukeya kiama. It doesn't matter bora wagita nambi kinya batu twakwate ku launch undo ambazi lakini nkeya tukarenthi tu launch kiama giku so batu tukamenya mithika linturetu ati menya kuritwa no ndwende andu bara bakenda kaba karaba the resolution ba murite ai national organizing imbi secretary wambi okay amakira, you understand? So na babange nabo nyaba ibuntu ndamurimind ndamwira antu bara bonde bele bone we ya kisiasa kuma ba JB Muturi kuma ba Kalonzo Musyoka, okay bobo ndenda kuma ba Martha Karua. Luckily he has an opportunity to be in the same parliament with some of these people, to be in Senate with some of these people, to be in cabinet with some of these people. Non tuibarare cabinet yemuna JB Muturi. But one common factor, our dear senior Methika Lentori, is that all of these people have a political party except you. So turetere kiama munene. Iyo kiama. Kana woye ungane na kiraitu no ntubwa bas boye na kiama kana ungane kinya na mporo no ntubwa nope kana ungane na munya no ntubwa mbi ntubwa PNU. Let us see now batu ende tukamenya Meru tuina vigogo bietu bina baiba kubanga thirikari na wa Munyoro baiba kubanga na Ruto unwe ungi nwe nana kubanga na outfit yengireke ya tuene Matiangi unwe na kubanga na outfit yengireke yeba ebangi so custodians ichi onde tukamenya batu tuteagwo nonto tuina kiama kiumbe kio tutate utenegotiatira. Otherwise government does not negotiate with individuals.
Wow. Wa Munyoro.
Yes.
Na retrivitisho hapa kule. Nirone CS Murkomen, Deputy President bakiwa muntu wendero utambia nteto cheromena na kuringa ale campaigns hari wati ne boko watwa na Murkomen ne no one is above the law. So is the government in a plan to make another mistake ya thirikari ya former presidents ya kuambiria utumira Borisi maybe kusko political cants ya kuona ni aura thirikari powerful alafu ile backfire bandai.
Manedward, I don't know kethera ne advisors but thirikari whether are very constant kana imundo ya power either ira culture because frustrating people, intimidating people, harassing people has always come up with one result. The result in quiet and post as a leader, okay, and I can count. When Ruto, na even to let people learn from the mistakes of the past. Only again, like I'm saying, ntina capacity. I'm young, you know. I'm very young in politics.
But with opinions.
Me, I can only give an opinion and an observation that I think can help the government of the day. That one, President Ruto, remember, when you are frustrated by the regime you worked with, it only strengthened your resolve. You did not back down. It only strengthened your resolve. People identified with you back then. Nonto ware yo wanya ilwa imbi system. Okay? So anto aba kwalize around ura kwinyelwa. And then they make him or her the king or the queen. You understand that? So when they make that person the king or the queen, so what I think is let people be known to the drafters of our constitution, spirit drafters the constitution yetu in article 1 you are 3. The supreme power belongs to the people, not the system, not the president of the day, not the governor, not the senator, not the parliament. People. Na rito ru people is amorphous, making to kitikuele, and the people in biwe.
The people.
People, yani ikimumu tu meamno ke amuru arisa sawa owe iwe thirikari, lakini thirikari ure who is the custodian of that government? It is the people. Yeah. So no ba mwenye system wewe ku democracy bathangalanie. Tutikuende nye democracy uturenda batu mtu atambura katsemu ka tete people. So you should fear that word people. Okay? So allow people to vent their frustrations, to say what they feel. Mantua nini oiko oteakti umebakurita. So ba allow ni bakurita na njira peaceful. Nonto nyoende antoba wa mberirie ndina bo baskuma baka mberirie violent means tio kuita ate nonto bo batha batikwenda. So antoba no ba mwe either bakurite through ballot in a peaceful manner. No re bakurita in a peaceful manner, then inyabo they will become violent. Because when you start being violent on people, they can only respond by being more violent. So at the end of the day, it will be you running after the people. And when you start running after the people, they will overwhelm you. In Gabon, the president of Gabon, Haritero the other day, in some Indian countries now, I think they could set to know forever. And deposit aritoa State House. Aritoa State House, my brother. And then they brought in someone else. Bangladesh last year, June. Bangladesh, go and check history, Bangladesh. Mamora, prime minister. That woman was deposed. Aire evacuated. Aire neuru ke police. Wama aitidangwa ke elephant. Aitian in a private nini ama tukua ikuwa in some other na hata choka monkaruare no na mbicha etanda ke awe meoni ya ukuma to ni na to mutatu muntu nya tekiri to ani wetate bedira bena resolve that ba ukumere monka police na ubeta kumama etanda ne ba ya videos ba etanda ne ke au ke prime minister ba etete ba deposit. I can give you many examples because I'm a student of history. No kwa examples tia baba ingi baraba etembi the post na baka etate. Na baya and the post tibi people. Kintu to people kintu kiki na ikiki. Wa menya bro etate oge tumra. So please administration ye dai learn. Anto baraba na dissenting voices. De kaneni na bo. Let them speak. That is how you also build your political career, you know. So rekana na bo nonto the more you obro wanyelia no buanto bako identify nambi na bo no buanto bako enda sympathy na nto baiku ba so at the end of the day uwe ukayo ka system ba mb by system Moi was no stupid. Unaelewa? Moi yenyeleria nto ari ukinyamo na enyewe these people are na auru venderia project ya Uhuru Kenyatta erema in give up no we tereba Uhuru na nani abera andike ni concession speech buwe buchindwa na oni will hand over power peacefully no to resolve era ya 2002 Kinyaki wa atene kan instrument of power anto bage ayachio na baga State House yo nambi bakambiria kwa thirika ariko au iya batu aturete ritemiru yes aturete ritemiru na ni koti kire omurita batu me atugithira tu na parallel systems chethirikari and that was very clear na iturari ku pay the price of whatever happens. Yes, turari wita kedere yes turari wita kedere inchiru ara ya asente collection ya revenue account ye taara to aichia gratuitare tu ingwa muntu na ya torie to a collectivira to collect tu ingwa nambi na ara ura to kainga we unasema nini bwana ukorocheza na people with a resolve. It is very dangerous amorphous nini yantu bamwire kimumu bamwire so ote haja ya kuria u frustrate every yaba what is the name of this guy natembea nonto botawe movement irewe who does it hurt eta eranto fanyeni mikono hivi sema tawe no ahati you know it can only get worse wamuwate ndi umenerebi nerethina kethiri wa munyoro uba kurwanga na uchuanga bi wachaneni na hii jamaa waseme vitu yake kethiri nyi kawiro wachaneni na yeye aende aseme vitu yake yenye anataka kuambia watu anto wakamwa bo
but it seems DCC
Tekenyaki it is all over
si karua jana
karua wengwa reta narora you know there's this guy Tundulisu wa TZ is being incarcerated for speaking the truth akairwa it is treasonous you know to call for free fair and credible elections in Tanzania it is treasonous na weka etake aria au mbonde iko oversee elections cha Tanzania it is not well constituted and as such then mimi as the opposition leader is not going to participate in that election erowe ko breachimbi chaos na anarchy Tanzania aingirwa so mother was going there as an advocate kuita kuthikira trial yambi amo represent just like you saw Besije in Uganda you know those they are these people with the colonial mentality ira ya no mwanka winyelie muntu kenda athika that you know that colonial colonial mentality ya ku bring people nini na oba suppress nambi that colonial mentality bwana doesn't work my brother it doesn't work you can only nini the resolve of the people so Suluhu has become a dictator she has become a dictator such that nyana advocate weta ku represent mtu eta uwa undre I think you guys ibo triti mtu bote kubwa madhara kironde nero rundi kwenu bana
essence jumuiya ya Afrika
jumuiya dikaba jumuiya iche kanisa ke ya Afrika hiyo jumuiya ya Afrika Mashariki ni overi kabisa ni bure kabisa kwa tu just a single advocate aite kuthikira nini you as a head of state a head of our republic with Republic of Tanzania you are afraid no Mbere kuita bora Mondi Portis nini by the way if you are not aware even Babu Owino was deported the other day only that it was not nini so ende wa Mbere nyako deport yantori Mbere weta bora that woman has become a dictator you know and the only thing that can happen is that over time over a short period of time itikuraya she will be deposed by the people and people will defeat her.
You're not immortal.
You're not immortal. People will defeat you. So I think this nini being drunk with power nambi is making antubaba vivia blunders imwe. So like in our country Kenya, I would imagine wachana na natembea afanye mambo yake. Wachana na Wamunyoro, wachana na akina Babu Owino and the Babu Owinos of this. Just let them be. We have learned from history that you Ruto ndirawa inyelirwo bwene nya Wamunyoro oku ndiraye awana kuingirwa account yao ika frozen and what have you akawa out of Friday akarekwa Monday it only ke strengthenire resolve yao Wamunyoro nya uri umumpicha ile ke am strengthenire. So the more you keep on frustrating him, I would imagine actually thirikari ne abati nyemu impichi ya munankara security nje ya buru ateka complaining ya my security is at the rate akarunye thirikari kabisa na nini so that you let the man enjoy his peace. Lakini the more you keep frustrating him, the more you erect barriers on him and all that, the more now on nature if the laws of natural justice ikambirie wetate kusaidi nao kusaidi noe na pura ukarawane ona kuo kinya family at the family level mwanoro na akimeno yangi noe muchiari enda azai it's nature it's just nature. So I would really advise that to gaeta direction you as a country, because we are a country that has laws, we are a country that has a constitution that is very progressive. Iturekane na antu babete ate we exercise their democratic rights and freedoms.
Wow.
Yes.
Now, to address utupu mwake tureki mapango yo. Na utupu very critical mheshimiwa. You see, Deputy President ya Meru frequently na areya babu buketha pori ni supports, governor ni support, but something caught me yesterday. Ni former CS ya Kiaria araure abunge ba Meru na MC ba Meru babu burita kutuma raini nyuma ya Deputy President puke ya kwena maneli na binambi. It's kind of anokulea na utibi utethia Meru. So ndio ngatia Deputy President Meru imbira atethia Meru.
Well, one tothirania we ankivetaira baba witate magwinye ilo akira wakabithia mbi. So similarly mimi I'm not a fan of, like I've said, I'm not a fan of Kawira. I'm not even a support of Kawira, but there are fundamental rights and freedoms that all of us, okay? The freedom of assembling, okay? The freedom of
movement, expression
of thought and all that, especially in the political space, okay? So, up to including inya barana baba ko enforce these freedoms. Muntu ya kendeke, do you know, he also has equally has a right to assemble.
Yeah.
He has a right to meet people that he thinks, but na mind me I didn't go kwa hiyo event yake. Because when yes, I was not there, my brother. I was not there. Okay? But the fact that I was not there does not mean batirimana baraba kuomba kuvika na iranambi. I don't know whether you get it. I don't know whether you're getting me. Aina right ya utirimana whether kwa maendelea kareta kaoteo kareta. Let's first of all agree that this man has a right to assemble. So now let's now discuss the benefits, the merits and what have you. Lakini mbere buru tukahata muntu kwita ate kuyotirimana matia nyakenda kuya ya thoko ya koromone aria nani neye kwethira kuibaka umira ba umire ethira utibo salazi we ate ire mbia kuthulunga nanga nkubu kinjai nini ethire nantu though they were not many, but the man hand is tukwaleano. So kabe bonthe wajako ya ruo enda kurwa kinya thoko no era karwa maere antu ndeto ira betate avera, you know, let the man be. But now katwa iliende, okay, okoya, you have allowed you to come and nini, but what have you
brought?
What is your message? Okay? So I'm not a big fan of this administration, my brother. I don't support William Samoei Ruto. That is publicly known. I don't.
Kumare?
Kumare? I have never supported him. Bring me one clip or a Facebook post or an IX post or bring me any post that connotes ndira support Antoba. No, I don't support William Samoei Ruto. I'm not a fan of him. I am not a fan of his ideologies. He has his own political ideologies, which I keep telling people is an improved version of Okolea.
Why?
Because Yontumiru eture, Bana Edward, I haven't seen a serious key capital project when there's a demonstration. None. And I can challenge anyone to tell me, KIRIINYA, you are wrong, there is this. Which one? Idam. Ibarabara yake lami ireko so far.
Is it the president kana abunge pamero maybe bare motiko lobby?
No. Let's you see now tuwaekania mirio ete nani. Each has a responsibility to nini. Abunge Bameru, if I were to judge them, let's judge them based on what they oversee. That is the CDF. How are they utilized there?
CDF.
Their CDF. Okay? Also, I would also again also fault them on lobbying. But who are you lobbying from?
From the president.
And that's why we have the problem now. That's why I don't support him. Okay? So, only Akoni Bon Edward, I don't want to bash my nini. Mechama niwera yareki ndeke araitana. Me, I go to listen. I have not. Uteyo aikwa mboya te Mike Mbere. Because history will remember me. History is recording. What I say, what I do, it is in the public domain. So people remind me that KIRIINYA we no supporta mtu riko. No supporta mtu. When did you experience the Damascus moment? Okay? So ndikuenda wichikira in that kind of a scenario where nkaithira ndina churi hari wo ta supporta mtu. No.
What happened?
I haven't. And I don't think I will. Nuntu ndina conscience yao but they have a right to assemble na kinyabo ibe na maurongo ya kuwa tutafanya tutatenga tumetengua nambi. Let them tell people the lies. Antu baga si manambi no rongo. You understand?
Yeah.
Because people at the end of the day have realized kinyera toera wa dynasty versus Asila angambi igote asila yareo no ten dynasty yarebi yareo imuntu kudetera ni yao ewe we have since realized that anto bongo ibaretere ate iba menyere. So let them be kabeye bawenya bo morongo yao yo let us open gates nyabangi no bebete ate patuire. Mimi I'm only saying that. So where I don't nini is mantwa kuro you line up menya CS nya nukume antukwiraga itana ati kuboya tu NMCS Bameru bare umwiteka kinyawe iba mwiteka rari CS ra baita iba mwiteka na thai ai kwayo ka CS utere araita MCS Bameru bamwira tutetate tutia so riu tukero atu ku line up kirwe like that day ntukura ya bare ya mwendanto I felt ke program we to bottom up nambi I don't think I buy that ideology, so I didn't go uninte natikantare mutindwa I was. But conscience yekwa itaetekana kena mandu ya bottom up empowerment na binonto that ideology bandu itasinke akiri na yao ekwa no tirondrona utenondrona ina ire bari taini mbonde kuma bottom ba mukena aputi we nyomo so fandre tade you know ndirona an example to endwa ndarare bottom ende ba yare are up no baba are up Obaba are up. No, are up, Ankuluki. You know? They're up, but it's theoretical. Baba are in bottom, Nabo, King Angoba, and the with that, na taxes and what have you. So let's differentiate issues here, Bwana Edward. Mimi kivyangu, I don't support them. Na michama niorangu kwa eti uni nti wete kanyene unti tani. Batalau baraba kwenda wita kuthikira morongo yo bete ate bakathikira uni ninkaile weru TV orombo ne amtore ruare ya kurongo au atia nkonera TV ne nariko anto ndita ko tiangazi naro theri you know nkundira tiangazi naro theri nainda kundira ngirito impicha muntu so tiombani so allow people to assemble and tell their lies, tell their truths, tell their whatever they want to tell anto bongwa baka differentiate uma kumanya na norongo anto bongo iba kuona iba ileti nyabongo iba wichuria we are not lazima batu tuire wananchi by the way wananchi iba kuona ba wichuria andiunge fulani re imbire tate ya turetera they see wanaona hivi vitu una actually ankoire I have no problem na mwanasiasa orenya au kiraya eta haya na tuethere ibia korea matrisiu na ambi because kwa anto baku need all those things. But only there is a student of sustainable systems. Oni nani ndi bati ku raise point ye kona sauti ye kwa zaidi kenda antunya baraba wita baraba elewa that no ba empowered better bakareka kwa wachiringiga igana lakini ndi tutime kuwa muntu ndege ya kuya na lori empempe na nakonda wita kwa mpempe una ambe alafu mbete mbere antu ambe no bugetikiri babu abutumro bugetikiri kwa mpempe nani mbinko ba imunga
tuiba hebo mpempe
wacha wapewe lakini nandi na kibarua kiobera babu antu betu nani ambu tuire miti ya sa avocado boande no mtu li after miaka 5 avocado no yoteme avocado chengiri 20 chengiri 30 chengiri 50 indi unini nandi na kibarua ke witate no beleo lakini temeo be ari no ntuku mtu yete ampempe chio bo abo gete kiri no munduro kari kona kilo chia idha no imbinka mwa no nto imbati ko ya no alternative. You understand?
Yeah.
And unfortunately that is the nature of our politics.
Wow.
So oni ntewe tekeria that antu aba weta ko line up nini I don't really agree with that. Kanto ba assemble baraba by like minded. Okay? Ntukura ni akaidire ite kurura murandi kana wases murandi nkona nini yarua rende ko yoyo kipes na arora you assess. So I think be the governor yoyo rurira governor akaidire access muradi. I don't know who else will be there, maybe not to the nyato na either waziri or trade kana wingi. Oni agenda is an agenda that is so dear to me, so wambono lakini ende na konge ukaiko kuna shenanigans chia ngai bottom down bottom up bottom side upside down upside up uni haini ni no find me in those dramas.
Now tukiriki mheshimiwa maybe parting shot yiku urenda kwira barabo Kenya barabo tutikirite rukiro because Kenya iba tutikirite na iba kwenda maoni yako maybe tukirikia parting shot.
Kabwe buru uni akoi boya kwa nafasi but then also mbere wananchi betu bakaro nonto bwa you know the political class bathikire then uchunkune who is telling what na no wawetanirie na mind yao ekuna ideology yao because politics is about ideologies. Administration hii kubo ikwe nebodithiretie ngoibo mbekio bari ward na second term fine, you reward them, it's your freedom. Akine uke ya wikwa rengi batathithia enough nabo chomoa wao weka wengine boe kiraba ba enkulukie bo it is fine, boe kiraba ba enkulukie bo it is fine. No to know the beauty of democracy. Beauty and democracy you can come from worst to worst. Democracy no bad worst within you na worst, although impeticated to you cannot have worse than Kawira at any given moment in the future. Tutemea kwa atenda buto atumani ya Kawira buru mantone ya uongozi no to buru mantone ya nini muntu unatumani ya kapchozi buru mantone uongozi na governance. Possibly take a women rep she did well, possibly akadhanwa another sector she can do very well, lakini yao kwa governor buru ni ilikuwa inamlemea kidogo. That is the reality. Okay, so you can come from worst to worst. Actually no umenya ni kukuwe weta kukuwe. So democracy endi ngambo ni umona ipata potea no ntonwe muntu no ya buru abu nini tanto haraka akarama na no yenya bukiona akathuki akabunya zaidi endi ipata potea mwananchi noena kibaro keko kyo chonkona that agenda era KIRIINYA ene ni iriku agenda ya Edward ni iriku realistic ni iriku realistic no iriku akorongwa no iriku atekorongwa, so that rirabukathanania nafasi ya uongozi kimtu bukathanania kimtu urabu ingwa bukumea butirigereti.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Well, thank you very much mheshimiwa KIRIINYA na tuba kuona kanya na tariki imwe bwana itugungwira 8 years.
Next month. Dress code bange koreo
twagura dress code era tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yes.
Together turara tell us twakungwira ntukweu saniba babamero Gen Z bara bendete kuba ndwimbo Ethiopia pakethira benda party ya sanibo pakethira bara yau so uketha gikatho kinene ke kumark miaka 8 ya
Ndi na oni na nditubo akibo mbere hapo acha dharumba nkaya
iko yote
and congratulations to Weru.
Thank you.
8 years is such a brilliant and a good progress. I think Weru has greatly shaped the Meru County. Ibo ritananto manto ya health, ibo ritananto manto a kurua, ibo ritananto ndato che siasa, ibo ritananto ibo entertainment wa muziki, ibo like you have created job opportunities for so many people in this county. So in advance congratulations to Weru.
Thank you very much.
Tariki mwende uni
kuja na Mbogi.
Mbeya Mbogi akorea Mbeya ndete kana Mbeya ndete
kuja na Mbogi.
Ni kuja na Mbogi.
Kuja na Mbogi.
Okay. Na vibes.
Yeah, kabisa.
Sawa. Asante.
Asante.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much kire barabo ndeba kari kire mabango ndi bore. It is always a pleasure kudana babu no ntuge date babu. Tutida tune mabango. Tuwete na mbere kumenye manto kire mitandao yetu kire nteto chetu cha tha moja 7:30 na 9:30 idra wina kiumia kia peto mutembia don. Thank you much.
Asante sana. Have a good one.